Hey y'all, and welcome back. So today I'm here with Boo, my blue parakeet, and we're going to be discussing bringing home a pet bird. I want to preface this video by saying I am not a professional. If you are having an emergency with your animal, please contact your veterinarian. If you're about to bring home a new pet, please do your research in your own way. Discover everything you possibly can about that animal so that you can give it the proper care. All the advice and opinions I give in this video are from my own personal experience and things I've been successful at. So the first step of bringing home a pet bird is your research and discovering what's the best location in your home and how to make your home safe for this bird, or even if the bird's right for your home. It might not be the right species and you might have to change your mind on that. Next, you're going to want to figure out what size cage you need. You're going to need to do a good bit of research into this, as there's some conflicting information on cage sizes. Boo lives in a cage that's rated for a conure, but I actually particularly really like it for him, as it gives him a lot of horizontal space to fly around in, and that's very good for his particular species. So once you have the cage, you need to set it up with the proper toys and food dishes for your particular bird. Once that's accomplished, you can go select your bird from a local breeder or pet shop. Once you have your bird in hand, you're going to want to get them inside the cage as soon as possible and allow them to have a quiet time where they can get used to their new surroundings and become comfortable with their territory. In this time, you're not going to want to be near them. You're just going to want them to get used to the sounds of the house, the natural noises that your home creates. Over the next few days, you're not going to want to touch your bird. You're just going to want to put your hands in solely to change their food and water daily and make sure that everything's nice and clean. So throughout these days where you shouldn't really be physically contacting your bird, you are going to want to be around. You want the bird to be able to see you, smell you, and hear you speak to it. Try to do a more animated voice than you usually would, just to give the bird a little something to go off of. I actually highly enjoy going on YouTube and playing bird sounds for my bird. It gets him a little more active, and it's made him a lot more comfortable in his home. Social interaction with your bird is going to be extremely important in the beginning. You're going to want this bird to view you as a non-threat, as kind of becoming part of the flock, so to speak. You are going to be your bird's main source of entertainment. So you need to be around a lot. Make sure you have enough time to dedicate to socializing your bird and spending the time that is necessary with that particular species. Some require less attention, while others require a whole lot more. With parakeets, you can get them in pairs or groups, which would be its flock. Then it won't need so much interaction from you, it'll have friends. So once these first few days to up to about 3 weeks are completed and your bird is more comfortable with you, they are preening in front of you, they are resting on one leg, they're making eye contact, and basically allowing you to know, hey, I want to spend time with you. That's when taming can begin, and the next video will come in handy. But for now, let's just discuss why you want a bird in the first place. If your reasons have anything to do with being a pirate for Halloween or just having a talking pet, these are really bad reasons that I have actually heard. I have heard of people going out and getting a bird just because they want a talking pet. This is unacceptable, and these people don't understand what's necessary to actually have a pet bird. A bird can have the IQ of a small child, and also the social interaction is necessary at the same level. So you have to imagine that you're bringing home a child that you're going to need to spend a lot of time with. You need to teach them, you need to let them know that you care and that you're going to be there for them pretty much no matter what. If you're still here and it still sounds like a great idea to get a bird, that's great, you're on the right track. Consider your career options. Are you home enough? A lot of people aren't. They get a bird and then discover that they're just not home enough to actually take care of the bird properly. Then they have to make the hard decision of rehoming the bird. And though this decision is hard on the people, it's really hard on the bird. Like I said earlier, a bird will bond to you in a way that you are this bird's family. It relies on you, almost to the point of dependency. So you really need to be careful about making this decision. Make sure before getting the bird that you are always going to have time to take care of the bird for the remainder of its life. And some birds have lifespans longer than the average human. So you need to be extremely cautious when picking the right species for you. Okay, so that's really going to conclude just bringing the bird home. I hope you enjoyed this, or at least got something from it. Don't forget to hit the subscription button down below and the notification bell so you don't miss the taming videos, along with videos with all my other animals. I'll more than likely be doing a taming leopard geckos video soon, as well as bringing home a Kenyan sand boa video. I have him. He's still adjusting to his cage. I don't want to touch him too much, so we're going to leave him alone for the time being. But I know I'd like you to subscribe, and I know Boo would also like you to subscribe. He likes to show off his pretty face. I post on my other social medias almost daily, so please go follow me down there as well.